One of the things about southeastern Kentucky, and I love it here. I moved back and I plan on, unless the Lord moves me somewhere or something else, but I plan on staying here in southeastern Kentucky for the rest of my living days. And the Lord's blessed me with such a beautiful farm and all that kind of stuff. But the one thing about southeastern Kentucky that is something I've always despised and something I've always hated is the illegal landfills. There are so many people, and I love the older generation, but there was just a mentality: if you had trash, throw it over the side of a mountain. When I bought this property, there were so many illegal landfills on it, and I have spent the last 3 years picking up and hauling off and cleaning up trash. And there was an illegal landfill on this property that was, in my opinion, purposely hid from me. I was given a tour of the whole farm, and I noticed that there was a lot of tires and trash and different things left. It's an old strip mine as well, and I knew some of that was going to be here. But when I went up this holler after I purchased the property, came up on this massive landfill, my heart just sank, and I was so distraught with that, because if I had known that was there, I most certainly would have taken that off of my offer to purchase the land. That would have been a real big sticking point for me. Yeah, I probably could have sought legal action for non-disclosure, but it's not worth it. And I'm so proud and blessed to have the land. So I cleaned it up. But we're still cleaning up trash everywhere. And some of it you can haul off to the landfill, and some of it is so bulky. Some of it is wood, and so like a lot of the, less toxic things that we get a hold of, like old box springs and stuff that's 90% cotton and wool, I just burn the wood off of it, and then the metal, we actually take it and sell it at the recycling. But since we've owned the property, I instructed my people who work for me, stuff like that: if you're walking through the field, or if you're in the mountain working and you see a can, or you see a bottle, or you see some trash or whatever, you don't leave it there. You pick it up and bring it out, and we'll dispose of it properly and get rid of it. And over the past 3 years, I will tell you that we have really cleaned a lot of the farm up. A lot of the trash has really disappeared, and I'm very proud of that. Very, very proud of that. So I've cleaned up the big bulky stuff. I actually have a big giant hole next to my building. I don't know why that's there. So I'm going to scoop up a lot of the little metal bits and some of the rocks and all that kind of stuff. I've been trying to fill that big giant sinkhole next to my building. It's not farming land. It's actually right up against my barn, and so we're filling that hole in with rocks and things that we pick up out of the field, and slowly, I mean, you could park a car in that hole. Why they left it empty, I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of that was, but we're getting that thing filled in, and I'm going to clean this up a little bit more and go from there.
About a mile west of the water tank on a cold December day, in the cold, lonely boxcar, tiny hobo lane. His friends had gathered round him with the load and drooping head. Listen to the last words the dying buddy said. Goodbye, like to stop where the little stream of whiskey comes flowing down the road. Well, we rode the rails together, and we traveled all around through every kind of weather. We stepped out on the ground. Partner, won't you miss that train that always used to stop where the little stream of whiskey comes flowing down the rocks? Won't you tell my girl in Danville not to worry none at all? I'm going to that country where I won't have to work at all. Oh, I won't have to wash my overalls or even change my socks, and a little stream of whiskey comes flowing down the rocks. About a mile west of the water tank on a cold December day, in a cold and lonely boxcar, a dying hobo lay. His friends had gathered round him with a low drooping head, listening to the last words that buddy said. Down by the county bridge, gondola road, hauling down from Birmingham, a sturdy half-slack coal. I should let 'em move me on, come sunshine, rain, or drought. Just like the circle says, Southern serves the South. Hardships and trouble, Lord, you know I've had some. Getting older every day, I'm a fire weather bum. You tell me, good people here, it's just about time. Catch a slow train through Georgia, ease a worried mind. She's rolling down the line, greasy rail, red clay trail through the long leaf pines. Any place the sunshine falls, where I long to be. Sunshine, something special, won't you roll me to the sea? Hardships and trouble, Lord, you know I've had some. Getting older every day, I'm a fire weather bum. Let me tell you, good people here, it's just about time. Catch a slow train through Georgia, he's a worried man. wish I was living day to day somewhere down the track. Come on, gals, mom and pa, you know we'll not look back. I'll take down this old guitar and I'll play it every day. Let the slow train through Georgia roll my blues away. Hardships and trouble, Lord, you know I've had some. Getting older every day, I'm a fine weather bum. But tell you good people here, it's just about time. Catch a slow train through Georgia, he's a worried man.
So you're out on a snowy day hike. This is a part of the farm that I've never been to before. There's several places on my farm that I have yet to explore, and it being winter time and snowy, not a lot of bugs, not too hot, I decided to take a hike up here. But this is what I'm talking about. I find this stuff all over my mountains, and what I've been doing is cleaning it up. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, it kind of burns my bottom a little bit when I'm walking through such beauty. The snow's all around me and I come up on an old dump. I can't stand it. But I'll tell you what we do in Kentucky. There is a tire amnesty day every spring. And I get these things because I don't want them leaking benzene and other leaching out toxic stuff into my farm and my surrounding area. I don't want that out here. And you can't burn them, and that would be even worse than just leaving them lay there. So we collect them up and we take advantage of that free tire amnesty day, and we haul them off so that they can be properly dumped and taken care of. Got something else I want to show you. So what you see behind me is where the landfill was. And if you look real close, you can still see that we've been throwing some tires as we find them down here. We're not going to bury them here. Our intentions is to haul them off to a safe dump site. And we hauled and cleaned up I mean a massive landfill back here in this little holler. And as you can tell, we're in the middle of nowhere. But what we couldn't haul off, we dug a big deep hole and we buried it. And so we've been throwing tree brush and stuff back here on top of it, but this is where the landfill was, and as you can see, it was a really big, huge illegal dump. When we were with Boy Scouts, we would always, when we went on hikes and trails in Kentucky, we always took a trash bag or two with us. And to my boys' credit, no matter where we were, or where we hiked, or where we was, we would always bring more trash out of the woods. We'd always bring a bag full out. We would clean as we go. And so if I've got nothing else to be proud of about Troop 828 and the Scout, we did a lot of cleaning in the mountains of Kentucky, and I'm proud of that. If you're watching this video and you might be one of those people who throws their trash out the window or likes to throw stuff in the mountains instead of properly disposing of it, let me just go ahead and say shame on you. Would you please reconsider? Thank you.